Welcome to this special explainer from Vibrations and Manifestations. Today, we're going to dive into a really powerful idea. What if you could become the programmer of your own reality? All right, let's just jump right in with a pretty big question. Think about this. What if 95% of your daily life, your habits, your automatic reactions, your deepest beliefs, is actually being run by a program that you didn't even consciously choose? Okay, let's break this down with an analogy that I think really helps. Picture your subconscious mind. It's like the operating system on a computer. And your everyday reality, that's what you see on the screen. Now, here's the thing. The screen can only show what the code is telling it to run. So if you don't like what you're seeing in your life, you don't get mad at the screen. No, you've got to go in and rewrite the code. And that actually brings us perfectly into our first section. We're calling it the invisible driver. This is all about identifying that old programming, the stuff that keeps creating those same old looping patterns in our lives. You can think of these as like glitches that just keep popping up on your screen. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe it's attracting the exact same kind of person over and over, or getting stuck in that same emotional rut of stress or worry. These things, they are not random. They are the direct result of the code that's currently running in your system. So I want you to just take a second here and ask yourself, what's one autopilot loop you ran today without even thinking about it? Was it that automatic reach for your phone the second you woke up? Or maybe that little flicker of self-doubt that came up? Just noticing, just becoming aware, that is the absolute first, most critical step to making a change. Okay, but now for the really good news. Seriously, in this next section, we're going to talk about your brain's superpower. And this is all about the science of change. Because here's the most important thing to hear. You are not stuck with that old code. And this incredible superpower, it has a name, neuroplasticity. It just means that your brain has this amazing ability to reorganize itself, to literally form new neural connections based on what you experience and, get this, what you think. So your brain isn't some piece of fixed hardware. Oh no, it's constantly, actively rewiring itself. What this really means is that you are, and I mean this quite literally, the sculptor of your own brain. Every single time you practice a new thought, every time you decide to look at something from a new perspective, you're physically carving new neural pathways. You're making that new thought easier and more automatic to think the next time around.
All right, now this is where it gets really, really interesting. In our third section, we're looking at how imagination becomes reality. See, your subconscious has this fascinating feature. It genuinely doesn't know the difference between something that's actually happening and something you vividly imagine.
So the key here, the really crucial point, is this. Your subconscious mind responds to two things, repetition and emotion. I mean, think about it, right? Have you ever woken up from a dream and your heart is just pounding in your chest? Your body was reacting as if it was totally real? Well, it works the same way when you're awake. Vividly imagining a success can actually program your mind and your body to accept that as a brand new reality. The great writer Joseph Murphy had a perfect way of putting it. He taught that you can think of your subconscious mind like a patch of fertile soil. It's completely neutral. It doesn't have an opinion. It will just grow whatever seed of belief you decide to plant in it. No judgment at all. And it's simple, really. You harvest what you plant. So if you're consistently, day in and day out, planting those seeds of, I can't, or things like that just don't work out for me, well, the harvest you're going to get is a reality full of limitation. The soil is just doing its job, growing what you gave it. But, and this is the game changer right here, if you consciously, with intention, plant the seed of I am capable or I am absolutely worthy of this, you begin to harvest a totally different reality, one of expansion, of new opportunities, of growth. You're essentially giving that fertile soil a brand new blueprint to work from. Okay, so how do we actually do this? Let's get practical. This next section is all about that, how to rewrite your code. I'm going to give you a super simple tool you can start using like right now. I like to call it Manifestation Debug Mode. It's just a simple three-step process. Okay, step one, you identify the old belief. That's the bug in the code. I mean, literally say it out loud. I'm not good enough. Step two, you notice how that feels in your body. Where does that tension go? Your chest, your stomach. This is key because it connects the thought to a physical feeling. And then step three, rewrite and repeat. You create the new line of code. Something like, I am learning and growing every single day. And you say it with a real feeling. That's the whole practice in a nutshell. Catch the bug, rewrite the line, run it again, and again, and again. Doing this over and over is how you install a permanent system upgrade. It's really just like a little kid learning to walk, right? They fall down, they get back up, they try again, and they keep doing it until that new program is installed, and walking becomes automatic.
You know what? Let's try a quick emotional rehearsal right now. Just for 15 seconds, that's it. If you can, close your eyes. Imagine one small success. Doesn't have to be huge. Maybe it's just finishing your day feeling calm and accomplished. Got it? Okay, now add the emotion. Feel the relief. Feel the pride. Breathe that feeling in. See, that combination of a new thought plus an elevated emotion, that's the secret sauce. That's the installation process.
Okay, so now you have the understanding and you have the tools. So in our final section, it's your turn to program. Let's really lock in this upgrade by going over the key points one more time.
Just remember these 3 key takeaways, all right? Number 1, your subconscious is the operating system that's running your life. Number 2, neuroplasticity means you can always rewrite the code. You're never stuck. And number 3, whatever you repeat with genuine emotion, that is what becomes your new reality.
The thing is, your subconscious is always listening. It's always on. So the real question is, what new truth are you going to choose to feed it today? Because the programming is officially in your hands now.
Now, if you're ready to go even deeper with this, and I really hope you are, I want to invite you to listen to the full explanation. In it, I guide you through a complete immersive visualization designed to help you install these powerful new beliefs. You can find that episode, Rewriting Your Inner Code, on the Vibrations and Manifestations channel wherever you happen to listen.
Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. I'm going to leave you with one final thought to really chew on. What's the one belief you are truly ready to reprogram? Remember, you hold the code. You have the power to create the life you truly desire.